I was laughing at it like, what? I can't get COVID. Oh, I got it. COVID said, oh, you think you're special? You think you're special? So special, so special, so special. Yeah, bascos. That's how COVID was doing. Basketball. Bang, bang, in my body.
K.O.
Say dance, go. Shake your body, make the man them know.
What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? It's your girl Auntie Down, and yes, I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, it's good to meet you. Make sure you subscribe so that I can see your beautiful, sexy face again. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed and your post notification is on. Period. Yes! This is a story time on how coronavirus said, dial freeze. You are under arrest. In this video, I will describe how I got exposed to COVID, how I found out I got COVID, how I felt during COVID, and what I did to survive COVID because I am a COVID. See my muscles? I'm a COVID survivor. Sit back and relax, and let's just get into the video. All right, let's travel back. Can I remove my shades so you guys can see me properly? All right, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. This was June last year, ending of June, early July last year in 2020. I was going back to moves. At this point, it was a couple of months that we was locked up. Everybody was itching and fiending for social interaction. I say, yeah, if there's a move, I'm there. Send me the details. I'm pulling up. I don't care what it is, where it is, how far it is. I'm going to be there. Ending of June, early July, back to back. Each week there was something new. So it was one particular party I went to. It was a birthday, and I remember, getting there, seeing all of my friends, and, good vibes, music, food was flowing, drinks was flowing. We was all having fun. I remember we was listening to Pop Smoke. Baby, welcome to the party. I'm with the money in Vanderlane. That's why I'm moving retarded. I did not know that coronavirus in the back was saying, Diane, welcome to the party. Because you hear you finna get sick because you stay moving retarded. I did not know that I was doing calling and COVID was responding. Bam, party was over. Because they said it takes COVID, 2 weeks to manifest in the human body. Cool! 2 weeks later, it's time for me to go to work. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm up, I'm energetic. I'm up in the morning screaming, good morning! However, I noticed that I was like a little bit sluggish, but I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought I was just, just a little tired, You know when you gotta go to work and you're like, so I know how to go to work. I'm just irritated. I was like, I didn't want to go to work, but whatever. I had to do what I got to do. It was Saturday. Bam. A shift. So at this present time, I was working at T-Mobile as a mobile expert. The only thing that I didn't have any symptoms per se, but I knew that I had chills. I had sensitivity to light. I thought that because I slept in my contacts, I'm not supposed to, but I thought that because I slept in my contacts, I was having irritation in my eyes. I didn't think nothing of it. Fine. Went to work, knocked out the shift, came back home. So bam, Sunday. I remember I still had chills, sensitivity to light, had a slight headache, low energy, irritated, tired, blurry vision, which went back to me thinking that, okay, maybe I do have like an eye infection or something. Each day it was something new. I could not understand that, what was going on with my body. Again, I didn't think nothing of it. Cool. I remember going to work that Sunday and complaining to my coworkers, like, why is it so cold in here? My coworker was looking like, dial cold. It is almost 80 degrees in here. What do you mean? There's nobody cold. Like, you're bugging. Like, they said, Dial, you're really bugging. And I was like, no, it's really cold in here. They was like, no, be mindful. This is July. Yeah. How can somebody be cold in July when the sun is doing 80, 90 degrees, almost 100, and somebody's saying this? At that moment, I should have known something was wrong. But no, I still went about my day. Monday, go for another shift. At this point, I still had everything. My headache has intensified. Popping ibuprofen, Motrin. I just remember, each day, I was just like, God, my Heavenly Father, I don't know what's going on, but I leave it unto you. Monday comes, I literally pull myself together and I go to work. I was so irritated. I was irritated. I did not want to go to work. All I knew, I just wanted to sleep. Honestly, I don't know how I was able to drive because I had blurry vision. I couldn't see, but I knew I had to go to work. Okay, I get to work and all I could do was put my head down. Like I was even praying to God that no customers were even to come inside the store because I didn't want to attend to anybody. I did not want to see anybody. I just wanted to put my head down and I was like, ugh, how can I get out of being at work today? You know, some people call me dramatic. Some people call me a character. You're an actress. I said, let me not waste my talent. Let me perform my performance in this T-Mobile. And I was walking back and forth like this. And then the acting manager was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm okay. I think I can stick it out. I think I can stick it out." In my head, I'm like, lights, camera, action. And I ran to the bathroom, closed the door. And I was making I said, if I throw up in this place, they will have to send me home. They will have to send me home. And I came out. The acting manager said, "Dio, oh my God, no. You might have to go home. You can't stay here. You can't stay here." I said, "Give me my Oscar." On my way home, I called my cousin. I was like, "Dami, do you want some food? Come out to get some food before I come home." So I bought food for both of us. I went home. Cool. Gave her food, sitting there eating mine. I remember dipping this piece of chicken in this ranch. And I'm chewing it. I'm like, this don't taste right. I'm like, "Dami, this food don't taste right." And she was just like, "Cuz it's fine." Honestly, Dami was there tearing it up. I'm like, I don't like the chicken. I should at least taste the ranch. Oh my God. I dipped my hand in that ranch. I said, "Ha." Can you believe? Can you imagine? I did not taste this ranch. I said, "Dami, I have COVID." She said, "Cuz, stop playing." I said, "No." I said, "Dami Lola." You know when you call your relative or your sibling or your friend by their whole name to let them know, "Hello, knock knock, I mean business. Dami Lola, I said I cannot taste. I have COVID." I was like telling her, like, "Dami, I'm not joking." After Dami started taking me seriously and she knew that I meant business, she collected all of her belongings and went to her room. A couple of minutes later, she came back out with gloves, sunglasses, mask, and Lysol. Dami is spraying everything, wiping everything down with bleach. I'm sitting on the couch as she baptizes me with the Lysol. Be mindful, I'm still shivering. Flabbergasted. I'm like, is this possible? That, me? Colonial virus? It's not possible. I could bet money that if COVID saw me, COVID would go left, I would go right. There's no way that me, Dio, that I could get coronavirus. Who? Iwatitani, who? That was so bad. Who said it? I truly believe that my immune system was tip-top shape. Even before coronavirus, I was doing detox with it, with lemon, with oranges, with all these citrusy fruits. But there's no way you can say, "Dio, you're gonna get coronavirus," and I'll say, "Yeah." No. Immediately, I texted my acting manager and my manager, like, "Yo, I'm taking me off the schedule because I'm going to go get tested for COVID tomorrow." Tuesday morning, I promise you, I understood the definition of float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Because COVID just knocked the heck out of me. COVID was doing Mortal Kombat.
Finish her.
That's this. I woke up, I could not move. Guys, I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. When I tell you, it was like I took shots in my dream, woke up drunk. I could not walk. Disclaimer, Mommy and Daddy, I don't drink. I don't partake in, consuming alcoholic beverage. I'm just assuming this is what I think might be what it feels like to take a shot. I could not believe that COVID was doing a body. I could not be body me. I could not carry my body. After a while, I finally got my stuff together to go get this COVID test. So when I get there, the receptionist asked me, what was I there for? I told her for a COVID test. She said, "Am I having symptoms or have I been around somebody who's been exposed?" Listen, guys, I leaned forward because don't nobody need to be in my business. I leaned forward and I tell her, I said, "I'm experiencing symptoms." And I stepped back. She said, "Excuse me?" I'm experiencing symptoms. She said, so you're experiencing symptoms of coronavirus? All I can remember was just like looking at her with a dirty look, and I'm just looking at her like, I wish I just had the energy just to slap your wig back into formation because your side part was doing middle part in the middle of her head. I said yes. She said, okay, go ahead, fill these papers out, and we'll call you when it's your turn. Okay, all I remember was just feeling so weak and so tired, and my head felt so heavy. My head is not big. Some of you guys would say, well, Diane, close your mouth because that's why your tongue is smelling. My head is not big. One thing that I've learned about watching Grey's Anatomy is that the doctors and the nurses, you never let the patient know that there's something like wrong. This stupid bombastic element was taking my temperature, and she now had the nerve to say, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Said, oh, there's no need to worry, but I mean, you should worry because your temperature is 108. She said I had a fever. I said, at that point, I knew that the auntie didn't know what she was talking about because I challenged it. I said, what do you mean a fever? You see my goosebumps? I'm cold. She said, honey, that's how your body reacts to a fever. Internally, you're burning up, and I need to get you some water. She said if my temperature does not come down, then I will have to go to the hospital. Hospital? I'd never had a fever before. Growing up, perfect attendance. I had a slight headache. My mom would give me Tylenol and send me off on my way to school. She brings the water. I'm taking the water. The doctor comes in to take my COVID test. They were going to do a rapid test for me. 30 minutes later comes. All I heard was we're coming in. The doctor came inside with my results. You would think that they called the National Guard, the Army, the military, the Air Force, the Navy SEAL to come and give me my COVID test as if, yes, Dio was the one who brought this coronavirus to America. The way that the doctor came in before, she has changed. She has suited up as if she's going to war. At that moment, results are in. Breaking news. She said, Miss Oladayo, I said, that's me. You have tested positive for coronavirus. After she said you tested positive for coronavirus, everything she said after that went in one ear and out the other. We're going to prescribe you your new inhaler because of your asthma. On a regular basis, I can barely breathe on my own. And now you're telling me I have coronavirus? And after the doctor gave me my paperwork said 100.8, not 108. So the stupid, toothless donkey gave me a panic attack. I just remember, like, how am I going to tell my parents? Because they warned me. Don't go to unnecessary places. Stay safe. Stay in your apartment. And no, whoa. I did not listen. I was so disappointed in myself. I went home, texted my cousin. Hello, Oma. I tested positive for corona. So my cousin stayed in her room. I stayed in my room. Hello, pull your ear. Listen and listen well. Coronavirus is not a joke. Okay? The next day, I felt like I got hit by a dump truck. You guys know what talking drum is? They were beating my head. I had a headache. Ow! All the symptoms I didn't have before, I promise you, came that next exact day. I had shortness of breath. It was as if like I want to talk and go. The cough was and I remember that I wasn't going to tell my parents until I got better. I didn't want to hear, we told you, software, or that, bro. We told you and you refused to listen. I didn't want to hear it. That's how one toothless donkey from the Department of Health in Baltimore basically told my mom that I had coronavirus. Immediately, no. My phone is being blown up. I have my mom calling, my sister's calling, and I'm just like, oh, God, they miss it. And then, dun, I see my father. It said, Daddy, incoming call. How did I take care of myself with COVID? So with all the symptoms that I had, from the shortness of breath, of course, I was using my inhaler. With the coughing, I was taking cough syrup. I was taking cough syrup like I was taking shots. Like I was just taking it to the head, to be honest. With the fever, I was taking Tylenol every 4 hours. I was drinking a lot of Gatorade and a lot of water. This was just the first day. Within that 2 weeks, honestly, I was out of work for 3 weeks, almost 4. But I was only really down bad with COVID for like 3 days. fever. I don't know about anybody else, but I know from like the African perspective, I was laughing at my mom and my dad when COVID first started, and like that whole tea was going around on WhatsApp. We was all clowning them like they think that this is gonna cure COVID with the lemons and the ginger and the honey and the turmeric, or like that concoction. I promise you, Dami made it. Listen, if you didn't learn anything from my story time, this is your take-home message. When you go into a party, make sure you have a mask and you just stay in the corner and listen to your music and you vibe by yourself. Okay? That's one thing I felt like if I would have done, I would not be in the predicament that I found myself in. JK, no, for real, social distance, wear your mask, wash your hands, because I'm talking from experience. Having COVID is not a joke, it's not fun. After that, once we get tested after 2 weeks, I remember calling my dad to let my dad know that my test came back negative. Like, Dad, he said, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, nothing. I just got tested again. It was negative. All I heard was, the phone fell, and all I heard was, praise the Lord. I said, amen. Be safe out there, guys. Coronavirus is still out there. Let me tell you something. Your baby got the vaccine. Yeah, I'm vaccinated. So COVID, get out of here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at auntie_dial. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see all your beautiful, sexy faces in my next video. Peace, love, and blessings.
Shake your
Mwah.
body, make the man them know.